What is up, comic fans?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? CryptoComics land, how you doing?
Well, I think Jared's hitting on you. All right.
Hey, well, actually, I was hitting on Rose. She comes in saying,
Ah.
good morning from Rose. Hello, Starcross. Top
Morning, Rose.
Hi, Jared, Matt. It's great to see and listen to what is going to happen. Sending best wishes to Starcross Comics. Wow, Starcross Comics getting a lot of love.
Oh, yeah. Well
Joe, you're
deserved.
blushing. We can see it. Look at that. He's blushing. Hello, everybody.
Okay, that was.
I
That was
don't know what
creepy.
Jared's doing.
Sorry, I was just trying a new character.
No, man.
I need my glasses.
That was weird.
I can't
All right.
see.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We are here tonight with the 2021 spotlight of Starcross, aka Joe Spicer, aka
The Madman.
the Madman.
On the Madman at the office. We're like, who's crazy? Well, Joe's crazy. He likes to do 15 umpteen thousand freaking burgers and Indiegogos all at once.
That's right. Yeah, we have.
How's the caffeine pills working?
Oh, they have those? Can you send them? Can you?
Oh, wait, they don't sell those in your state or what?
Do you have free shipping on those?
No, you got to go to I think.
No, I was out of coffee today, so it kind of sucked.
Hey, what's going on, Folger?
Hey, Folger.
AM. Oh, is that Folgers? Like the coffee? Or is that
Not
Folger?
Folger PM?
Right. Let's get your Folgers in the AM.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know in the comments below. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And, please smash that like button, click that bell, subscribe, share, show you care, because we are about to take you on an adventure with someone who's been around the block with us for quite some time now. Joe, it's always good to see you, buddy. How you been?
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Got a lot of books to talk about, a lot of campaigns, a lot of new stuff coming out, as always, like 100 different projects at once.
You seem to do that.
Yeah,
a lot.
So when you first met us, you had like just a few titles. Like,
no, we still had a lot of titles.
how many? Well, because you recently you've brought on a bunch more, haven't you?
We probably had like 10 titles. Now we have like 30.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because
some people say it's like we have like more books out than most large publishers, and more talent and more people that we work with.
that's
I'd believe
fantastic.
it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
it's actually
you know,
more than DC's got right now.
Right. And the thing is,
Really?
it's just we
Wow.
just and we get a lot of submissions from creators that just aren't the right fit for us, or their personalities don't work, or their title, their book theme doesn't really jive. So we're just like, yeah, not really our thing. It's good, but not our. So we turn a lot down. So the people that we do work with are people that we can just tell we're going to get along with long term, and that the books jive. So then they're all working on their stuff. They're either done or they're about to be, and they're like, oh, I want to put it out, and this one's going to come out, and this one's going to come out. And they're like, all right, just put them all out. We try to say, well, you do this month, you do next month, you do next month. But some of a lot of people, they're like, well, I want to put it out now. And so we just say, all right, put 3 or 4 out the same month. There we have we have 20 creators, and they're always creating, and I don't want to say you have to sit on your project until
Right.
we say you can put it out. I mean, that's got to drive somebody crazy.
Well, yeah. Strike when the iron is hot. But like when you had 10 titles when you first met us, how many people were you working with at that time?
Let's see. I'd say 2, 4, 6, 8.
And now, how many are
roughly.
you working with?
20. That's just creators.
Jeez.
So I'm not counting all their artists or writers. So some are the writer,
wow.
artist, and creator. Some are just the creator. Some hire an artist. Some hire a writer, colorists, letterers, cover artists. So I'm not counting all those. I'm just counting individual title creators for that book. So Jared might have a book, but he has a writer, he has an editor, he has an artist, he's got a cover artist, he's got a colorist, he's got a letterer. So I don't count all of Jared's staff. I just count Jared as one, and then he's got a team. So all 20 creators have teams, and
their own teams.
Sometimes they share some, and sometimes one writer will go, hey, I came up with this story that combines like all the characters, and then that'll be a special. So we do a lot of those too.
Wow.
Okay.
So, do you have a favorite book out of everything you guys have been working on?
I love crossovers, so I'd probably say our Biblical Proportions, because it has all the characters in Starcross and outside company characters from other companies, indie companies, all crossing over. And number 2 is being worked on. Number 1 is out on our website. And I just love all the different crossovers. We did one called Starcross United, and that one has short stories from all the main titles that are in universe, and then there's like an origin story to the whole universe in the beginning, and it's just beautiful looking. So I love that kind of stuff. We have other projects that are very crossover heavy that are done, need to be colored and lettered, so I'd love to talk about those, but I got other ones to talk about that are actually done.
Who's CryptoComics?
So that is Bill Raup, who does Tribulation
right on.
Task Force, which is going to become The Remnant.
Oh, right on. So Crutchy's actually got an unboxing from CryptoComics.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Yeah, send the link.
Well, generally he does it with us.
Seen it. I may have even seen it.
Has he already unboxed that one, Matt?
Not that I could think of.
No, he hasn't done this one yet. You've already seen the campaign because it's being delivered. Yeah, we're dealing with the supervisor, guys. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit behind.
Speaking of Bill, he's got his campaign live right now for Tribulation Task Force Parables #2.
Oh, right on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. See,
I don't know if that's
he hasn't unboxed it yet. Excellent. Yeah, let's go and segue.
Let's segue. Why not?
Let's segue, eh? I sound Canadian.
All right. Oh, you've already hit 200% of your goal? That's awesome.
Holy crap. Nice, dude. And you got 32 back, 4 days left. Ooh,
Yeah, it's getting down.
fantastic.
So. And Bill would have been
What
on
is-
today, but he just moved. So you know how long it takes to get internet once
Oh,
you move.
dude. Yeah, no. Done that way too many times. Did you notice that we're triplets, Joe? I just wanted to point that out.
I was wondering how long it would take Jared to realize.
Oh, look at that. Are those your bowling league shirts?
Yes. We started our own bowling team, which is CryptoComics.com bowling team. Smash the like button, hit the bell, subscribe, share.
You just blew the whole budget on the shirts.
Shh, dude, don't tell them. Don't. This is top of the line golfing equipment.
Consolation prize. You guys aren't getting paid, but I got you shirts.
Here's your ring.
And you took them, so now it's deals complete.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
So with this I can't even talk. The Tribulation Task Force, the Parables.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this? The wicked. What's her name?
The Jezebel character.
Yes.
So there's a whole team called the Watchers, and there's a team of different bad guys, and different issues will focus more so on one of the villains, and this one has a story that focuses more on the Jezebel character, but it's like a team of villains, and she's one of them. She's like let's just say the Baroness of Cobra, or Evelyn of Skeletor's crew, or something like that,
Except she's got butterfly wings. That's very deceptive.
She does. Kind of mixed signals
there. Yeah, right. You're thinking all like rainbows and butterflies, and really she's like a moth.
Yeah. Yeah, she
that looks good.
It's different storylines in Parables. It's usually a flip book, and that one will tell like her origin. It'll tell her, the things she gets involved in that storyline. A lot of times it'll feature premieres of different villains, like you've seen them before, but you never really got to see them in a storyline focused on just them. And then there's a Grok story in there that I don't want to reveal. So
the story focuses on the villains then?
No, I'm sorry. That Jezebel story, it would feature her as the main villain, but you're going to get the heroes versus the villains. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to play the video.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a video for this.
Yep.
All right.
Here, guys, I'll go ahead and play that for you.
Welcome to Tribulation Task Force Parables, Issue 0, 1, and 2. The next chapter in the Tribulation Task Force saga. Parables tells individual and origin stories of the members of the Tribulation Task Force, soon to be called the Remnant. The premise is that the world dictator Apollyon is on a mission to bring forth the last days before the appointed time. But the hero Grok and the Apostle John work together to seek out the globe's greatest heroes to battle the oncoming threat. They are the Remnant. Issue 1 introduces Thief in the Night. Eli Caldwell had it all: a successful mixed martial arts career, money, and girls. But when tragedy strikes his family, he is forced to reevaluate what is important in his life. Out of the chaos, a hero is born. Issue 2 is the origin of the Tribulation Task Force leader, Grok. He's the man who's assembled all of the heroes. He knows their intimate secrets and backgrounds, but no one knows much about him. But when his story is exposed, what will his secrets bear? And will it destroy the team? Find out in our first story. On the flip side of Parables number 2, we have the evil Jezebel. What would drive a single mom to become one of the Watcher's most evil women? Find out on the flip side of Parables number 2, with art by Carlos Rodrigo. We're also offering a limited edition chrome cover. It's a double-sided chrome cover and is limited to a strict print run of 25 copies. Beautiful artwork. You can also add on to your order Parables number 0. This contains a new Thief in the Night story, and on the flip side, a Southhawk solo story. This is going to be limited to only 50 copies, so be sure to get yours. And for the super collectors, we're offering the original cover art to Parables number 0. This one-of-a-kind collectible is by Thomas Derenick, who's a DC Comics artist. This measures 11 by 17 inches. And as much as I hate to part with it, first person who purchases it, it's all theirs. And as always, when you pledge, you can get some really cool rewards. This campaign, we are offering this great 11 by 17 poster of Tribulation Task Force number 1 with art by DC Comics artist Alan Goldman and colors by Peria Pillai. We also have trading card set number 8 and a beautiful art print of the Evil Jezebel. Some cool add-ons as well. You can add on a USB digital comic collection. You get a USB drive filled with Tribulation Task Force comics, a special package of Starcross number 1 comics, and some digital wallpaper. We also have a copy of Remnant Preview Special number 1. You get that 2 trading cards. It's signed and numbered, and that is also limited to only 25 copies. Plus, we have the fan-exclusive Battlezone 10 card.
Yeah, it cuts off like that, but
yeah, there's an audio issue on that video. But I love the fact that you guys are doing so many limited print runs, man. That's so cool for the collectors.
yeah, I know Bill's into that. He does a lot of variant covers, a lot of chrome covers, a lot of different trading cards. He's just got so many characters and a lot of great artists that are working for him. So he just has a plethora of items he can keep, putting out more variants of. Yeah, but that, like you guys said, that's two days to go on that campaign for sure. So it's almost over.
And it's and he's doing fantastic with it too.
Oh yeah,
looks really good.
I just put the link in the chat, so yeah,
cool.
I'm excited to get my copy.
Yeah, it's great. It's going to get better. I've seen the new stuff, and it just gets better.
And my apologies, everyone, if it seems like I'm disinterested in the stream. I'm actually setting up the badges right now while we're all having a conversation. So
he's pulling an overnighter for us. He's pulling an overnighter for us. What a stud. We're like,
we also got the Relentless Tin Soldier number 1 is our other campaign on Indiegogo with from Nicholas Gear.
Ooh.
Yeah. A lot of great artwork. There is a Billy Tucci of
that is good artwork
of She fame, who he's doing a cover. So there's a placeholder there for that cover. The image coming soon. That's the Billy Tucci cover. Was supposed to be revealed live today, but he pushed it for next week, I believe. So
playing with our emotions.
I know. He's a busy guy. He's got a couple campaigns going on right now, and they're in like the 180,000 line.
He's everywhere right now.
Yeah. 90s are hot, anybody who is a 90s artist, that they're exploding, and they need to be like raking it in right now.
You even got one of my all-time favorites. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if there's a reason to clone somebody, he's a good candidate for it right now.
Now,
what were you saying, Matt?
I was saying that you even managed to get one of my all-time favorite artists, Graham Nolan.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Yeah. I don't know how he got him. He just said, "Hey, look, who drew a sketch?" And I don't know if he saw him at a convention or if he just wrote him or what.
Wow,
that's where you're supposed to be like, of course he knew who we were. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
That's what I have no idea.
Yeah,
that's a little bit of Starcross power right there.
Right. Yeah, and look at that piece right there. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's funny.
The
Yeah,
Tin Soldier.
Yeah. So,
So
yeah,
what can you
so-
tell us about the Tin Soldier?
well, we not much has been revealed. The Tin Soldier was a police officer. Prior to him becoming the Tin Soldier. Now that's a Mike Miller piece
Mhm.
right there.
This one?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and I think that's going to be a trading card, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This one I was pretty surprised to see too.
Oh, the turtle one.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
I love how
Very
you
cool.
put the
How did you get away
disclaimer
with that?
on it.
I know. I guess a lot of people are doing their characters with other characters as giveaways. Yeah, look at all those titles.
Wow.
Oh,
That
and
is
you got your corn
fantastic.
dog right there.
Mm-hmm. But
That is fantastic. That was the Starcross
roster.
flagship, right? That we
Yeah.
just saw.
Yeah.
Bearing
Yeah,
all the colors.
But the Tin Soldier was a police officer, and he is dealing with this. I'm not telling the entire story, but there's this mobster gang who have kind of their own secrets on what their powers are, and through some kind of interaction, he ends up getting these powers and becomes the Tin Soldier. So now you have a former police officer who now have these powers, and now he's going after the head boss guy who also has a secret power. So that's the storyline. He hasn't revealed much, so I don't want to reveal more than he has revealed to everyone.
Mhm.
So I'm keeping it kind of, I
So we
wanna
don't know what
spoil it.
his superpower is yet.
Well, I mean, other than he's kind of like a metal skin, bulletproof,
So,
strong. He's picking up
Okay.
a car and all that. Yeah, yeah. He hasn't
I
revealed
got-
all the pages.
Well, I was just my thought process was every time I've ever seen the pictures of him and
Yeah.
thought the Tin Soldier, I always compared him to that freaking dude that Deadpool freaking talks smack on.
Colossus.
In
Yeah,
the
Colossus.
Colossus, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
similar.
like, huh? Do we
Similar.
have a Colossus story going on here? That's cool.
Yeah, Colossus, he's a mutant he can transform his skin into metal. But
Right.
the Tin Soldier also has metal skin, but it's going to be a different reason, not because he's a mutant, but
Right.
because there's an
Origin story.
accident. Yeah, there's an accident that happens, and then thus.
So is this
born
first
the Tin
issue
Soldier.
his origin story?
Yep.
Ah, nice. His introduction
Okay.
to the Starcross universe.
Right.
Is he
Yep.
going to be a big player in the universe saga?
He can be if he wants to. Yeah. I don't know if like
Nice.
that giant poster I sent you guys where all the characters are like
Mhm.
lined up in tiers. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nicholas is the one who actually organized that poster to come in existence. I'm like, okay, let's go for it. And he kind
Hell
of headed
yeah.
that into production. So yeah,
Wow.
that shows that's not even all our characters. Yeah, that one. That's not even all our characters on there yet.
Shout out to my homeboy Corn Dog.
Corn
Yeah.
dog.
You know,
Dude,
I've been
it's
cracking
not
out
all of
on
them.
Outed. I love that
Yes.
story.
Oh, awesome.
Love it.
Yeah. That's Evan David, the creator of Black Blossom. Yeah, he did issue 1 and 2 of Outed. And he is so he's a self-confessed like mega Superman fan. It's
Mhm.
his favorite. He's like, I always wanted to write a Superman story, and I believe this was what he wanted to write for Superman. He put in
Oh,
Outed. Yeah.
cool.
So
Oh.
it's a cool
I'm
cool
gonna-
book. I think I got it right here. I can produce it for you.
Is Outed in the marketplace, Matt? No,
Yeah.
we never. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that one
But
out.
it can be, yeah.
Great suggestion.
Yeah, here's issue 2.
Here, let's go full screen on him, guys.
Okay.
While he's showing those.
Those out.
So that's his family.
This is Evan David
Yeah. He's the creator of Black
Evan
Blossom
David
also.
of Black
And that's
Blossom.
Stellar Man. And that's his daughter
Stellar Man.
and his wife.
That's like Mr. Incredible. That's such a great name. Stellar Man. Oh, I love that one. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool book. I like them. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and done well too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he did excellent with Black Blossom. That was a
Yep.
really good comic.
Yeah, and he's a really great writer. He's the creator and writer of all those, and he comes up with great stuff. I mean, it's very well thought out storylines and dialogue.
Oh, that's right. He did the artwork of the first version of issue 1.
Right. That doesn't exist anymore.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Maybe I think
Then
it exists on CryptoComics still.
Then
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
CryptoComics. If he takes it out of there, we're gonna find him. We're gonna be like,
replace it.
come on now.
You want the
Come
new
on now.
version, don't you?
Well, of course we want
yeah,
the new
want the
version.
new
But you got
version
to have
too.
a limited number,
Mhm.
maybe like 25, maybe like 3.
We were calling the new number 1 like issue 1 Redux. You know, but then
Redux?
at some point, it's going to be the only number 1 that people know. So then we need to drop that name. So,
Well, again, unless you have like a very limited number in the marketplace,
Mhm.
you know, as just a collector's item for us, maybe like 4.
yeah, like writer edition or something, or Evan version.
Ooh, the Evan version. I like that. Evan's
That's
first
awesome.
attempt, or Evan's
sounds
great attempt,
terrible.
or something like that.
My first attempt.
Well, I've heard that happening on Kickstarters.
Now,
How many times around the block were you before you were able to make it all around the block without falling off your bike?
Now, my campaign for my book, Crazy 9, that is I usually would just tell people and then drop it, but then the Relentless Tin Soldier, he had it in pre-launch mode for a while, so he could get people to say, hey, notify me when it goes live. So I'm trying that. So mine's in pre-launch mode. It's done. Everything's ready. I just haven't launched it yet. I'm in pre-launch to try to get people to sign up.
Whoa!
To be notified when
art
it does.
style.
Yeah.
Well,
dude, that's looking sick. Dude, we got any? Is there anything to see in your pre-launch? Did you put any teasers up there besides that Bad A banner?
It should be the full page. Should be viewable, I believe, and the video should play too, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just put the link for it in the chat, and let me play the video.
This is me.
Sorry, while he's doing that, is this your artwork that we're seeing in Crazy 9?
There's my artwork in there. It's gonna be like was like 68 pages or something like that. The book.
Holy crap,
yeah,
dude!
I've been working on it for a long time. So I'm the creator and the writer, and I've done some of the artwork and I did all the coloring and I did all the lettering. But there's different artists that do each story, because each story is a separate police file that they're reading through and trying to solve these cases. So the main character, he's this detective and he's trying to solve all these cases. So he drops all the files, and then you see the files, and then you're like going into each case as they're playing out, and then it wraps up at the end in some crazy. It's a crazy thing.
That sounds like some freaking some reservoir.
Can I play the video?
Is going on right there.
All right, here's the video.
Allow your mind to wander into vibrant urban jungles, teeming with color and excitement, where entrancing characters greet you on every corner. each with their own destiny and secrets. A young woman stands in the road, running her fingertips through a waterfall of violet hair. She catches your eye. The stainless steel barrel of a gun glistens in the moonlight as it rests against her temple. She pulls the trigger. She is now empowered by the drug Crazy 9. Crazy 9 is a new drug which can unlock a distinct superpower that resides inside everyone. Encased in a bullet, administered via a shot to the head, resulting in invisibility, super strength, telekinesis, or any power hidden in their subconscious mind.
Hi, my name is Joe Spicer. I created Crazy 9, which is a story about a drug that unlocks your hidden super abilities. These stories are about different individuals with different backgrounds and what they would do with ultimate power. The elusive drug dealers AM and PM are testing humanity to see what they would do with these powers. They're kind of like their experiments. What would you do with powers like this? Would you be a criminal? Would you be a hero? Would you take revenge? Or would you seek justice? All these stories are woven together by the detective of the story. I call it super noir, a cross between superhero comics and crime noir comics, split up in 9 short stories by 9 different artists. This book could have been drawn all by one person, but that wasn't the point. The point was to see other artists' take on this story. I've been working in the independent industry for 19 years, and I've acquired a lot of amazing, talented friends, and I've invited them to join me on this crazy journey. I want you guys to be part of this, and I need your help. I've paid for half the artists to complete the project. The other half is just about finished. That's where you guys come in. I need your help to help fund the project and pay the remaining artists to finish their stories. Your funds will help pay for the artists, pay for the book to be printed, pay for the posters, prints, and other rewards that I have listed below. Please help me by funding the project and get the book. It's going to be revolutionary. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be so happy you bought it. I am an artist. I am an art collector, and these are some of the best artists that I know. Please join me on this crazy journey and be part of the Crazy 9 story. It's time to get crazy.
All right. I love the ending. So,
Holy shit. That was
all right.
freaking awesome.
So first off, I think that was the first time I've ever seen you without your hat.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you look so weird.
That was me trying to look nice. Yeah.
All right. Now,
You did a good
I gotta
respectful
ask.
job.
So, would you be the hero? Would you be the villain? What would you be?
Me? Oh,
And what would your
I don't
power be?
know. Well, I'd want to be the hero, but who knows? I'd probably, be trying to. Well, villains they
John.
just end up taken down eventually.
But they look like they have so
burn
much fun.
Now, wait a minute. There's other things besides villains and heroes. You also have those villains who turn into heroes. What are they called?
You mean anti-heroes?
No, maybe the Black Adam's one of them.
Yeah, that would be more of the anti-hero.
Yeah.
Anti-hero, right? So they're like a villain, but not. They're like a hero, but not. They just do
Yep.
whatever they want. You got that option, right?
Yep. Hey, Sean. Let's get crazy.
Oh, hey, I just want to answer this real quick. Yes, Rose, there will be a badge tonight. Fry is diligently working on it. Dobby Fry is on the case.
He's still calling you Dobby Fry.
I just like him sometimes.
Yeah, but
And
Crazy
then,
9 is
let's
going to
get
be a
crazy.
big book. It's going to be a big book. So I think we're at like 68 pages.
Which one did you do?
Crazy 9. What?
Which one of the 9 stories did you do?
I did. What's it called? I forgot the different titles. Roulette. Roulette.
Oh, was that the one with and the hate and the chick blowing her brains out? Was that the one?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's part of the she's a poster, and she's also the inside. She's going to be the inside cover.
But that's your art.
That piece is actually Jacob Elijah. He's a friend of mine.
Give him props. That is
definitely.
awesome.
It's so awesome.
That picture is awesome.
Yeah.
So it's a wall scroll.
Yeah. Yeah. And his story, he does a story in there that I wrote, and it's gorgeous. It's the best one. Yeah. But all the other artists are great too. We got Shauna Mills, Grant Perkins, Samax Amen. We got Adrian Fernandez. We got Jacob Elijah, which I mentioned. We got Noah Weiler, me, Brian Dawson. So that's I think
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Brian does two. He does the prologue and the epilogue. Yeah.
So how did you come up with I mean, this is a crazy premise for a story. How did you come up with it?
So one day I was in a comic shop, and somebody stopped me, and they were like, "Hey, can you tell me how to come up with all those characters and stuff like that?" And I was giving them a little crash course, and I said, "Let's just say I make up two characters, and let's call them," and I said AM and PM. And then I was talking about them later on. Then later that week, I was going with the Starcross guys to a convention. So we were all in a vehicle together, and we're all driving. And I was looking through one of my scripts, and there was a printout. And sometimes you might have grabbed paper that already had something printed on it or something. But for some reason, I was flipping through the pages, and I finished the script, and I looked down, and at the bottom right-hand corner where it shouldn't be, there was a number 9. And it was really weird. And I said, "Look at this crazy 9 in the corner for no reason." And then I said, "That's a cool name, Crazy 9." And I said, "And we're driving. So, when you got nothing to do, you just come up with games or whatever." Mm-hmm. So I said, "What if Crazy 9 was this drug?" And then I just kept going. And I said, "Well, if it was this drug, I'm like, and it's a bullet. You have to shoot yourself, and that's how you inject it." And then I said, "Oh, and the drug dealers," and I remembered a couple days ago I had just made up these characters, Crazy 9. I said the two drug dealers are AM and PM. And they go around selling this. They're mysterious characters. And that was the thing. And then people were like, "That's cool. You should do it." I go, "Okay." And it just kept going around in my head. Then I had the cover done by my friend Jacob Elijah. And then that made it go. I drew up the characters. He did the cover. And then I was like, okay, one story is going to be about this. Oh, one story is going to be about that. And as I kept adding, they're all short stories because they're all case files. And then the last thing I did was someone said, "You have all these case files, but there's a different character for each one. You should have a detective that's investigating it." I had this other funny character, and I said he'd be a good detective. And I said, I'm going to make him the detective, so he's kind of klutzy, and because everything else is so dark in the story. Mm-hmm. And then it just all came together. I was just like, "Oh, look at this! This is a whole concept." And So
the detective is like Mr. Bean, the comic relief.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, his first scene, he gets out of the taxi, and it's raining, and he's got his raincoat on, and he drops all the files into the puddle, and they all scatter around.
He's definitely not going to solve this case.
You know what? I should
say.
I have the Crazy 9 bullet. I just don't know where I set it.
All right. Well, while you're looking for that, I gotta ask. So, besides the fact that there's superpowers associated with this drug, does it have any other addictive?
Yeah. So it lasts 9 hours. I mean, obviously. And when you get off of it, so let's just say you use your use it, and it makes you. Let's say it makes you like the Tin Soldier, right? And pretend it gives you like metal skin or impervious skin. So once you come off of it, now you're extra weak. Now everything hurts your skin. So now you're like, oh, I'm sore. So like now you want more. Or let's say it gives you like, let's say it makes you be able to have like super hearing or something. Then when you're off of it, like your ears hurt or you're like deaf.
You can't hear anything.
So like subtracts your normal.
So if you use it again, is it gonna? Are you gonna be the same power for 9 hours, or are you decreased?
Guys, the only way people should be able to find out is by backing the campaign.
Sorry, man. Sorry, it's such an awesome idea. Like, holy this is like crazy. Crazy.
The story is that clearly you take the drug, you turn into Fry. You get off the drug, you turn into Jared.
Yeah.
I was thinking Matt.
Whoa.
Matt would be the before.
Matt. Oh.
All right. He's the intermediate.
All right. Since we're kind of late on the badge codes.
Yeah.
There's something in chat.
Variables. All right. Matt, you want to show everyone how to get a badge?
Yeah. Let me put the badge
while I'm
code.
getting my badge.
I got the badge code in chat already, Matt.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yep. So tonight,
you spell it wrong.
First badge code. That's right. I said first. Only I know how many there are. Is going to be parables.
Your dashboard.
Now's your time to shine, Rose.
Come down to my badges.
Ooh, nice.
You found the bullet.
That's right. Parables. You know, I'm just going to say this, Brian. I know you were under the gun and stuff, but Dominic would have figured out that code. I'm just saying.
Look at this.
Oh, are you talking smack?
Oh, that's awesome. Now, do you have 9 on the tip of it? Where's the 9?
Wait.
Oh, hold.
Hey,
that is awesome.
Right?
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
sweet.
it's not a real death wish, but that's still cool.
I dig it.
That's cool.
That's way right.
That is way cool. So, how do you get one of those? Is that in the campaign?
It's going to be like one of the higher tier things.
Nice.
Yep. I have somebody making them.
Very
this is
cool.
Like the prototype. I have one, and the cover artist Jacob, he got one. I think I had 2 made, and I'm like, wait to make the other ones when we're done with the campaign.
Are you doing variants from each artist?
Variant covers?
Yeah.
No, there's just one cover for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, so many of the artists were, they were so busy. Like there were certain artists. I'm like, you need to draw this story, and like, well, I'm really busy right now. I'm like, I'll wait. So when I made that video, I was still like waiting on some of them. Now I'm not. They're all done. So the video is not 100% true because I'm not waiting anymore. So
that's awesome.
Ready. Yeah.
Oh, you guys heard it here first. Mm-hmm. He's ready with the Crazy 9 coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
So when is that going to be, or when is Crazy 9 going?
I mean, I can launch it tonight if I wanted to. I was just trying this whole pre-launch thing to drum
How
up.
long have you been pre-launching?
Just remember, because it's like when you go see a movie, you saw the trailer first, and that's supposed to drum up. But what if they just said, by the way, this new movie you never heard of it just dropped today. Like, if you don't like pre-tell people, if it just dropped today, how many people are going to go see it? Probably none. So
I just got my favorite badge.
You did? Let's see it.
It's gorgeous.
Hey, come on now. Why are you
well, somebody doesn't know how to keep their mouth shut. So thankfully it's in chat. Secret badge code number 2 is Hidden Power.
All right. Here's what we're going to do, guys.
That was so freaking
Jared,
I love you,
Jared,
Brian.
I'm so disappointed in you right now.
So
Okay.
Sorry.
Everybody.
I'm sorry.
All right, Jared. Shh. Everybody, go back to your dash. Jared, I'm gonna throw something at you. Okay. Everybody, go back to your dashboard. Go to my badges and badge code. Hidden powers.
That is a good looking one.
Oh,
that is a really good looking one. That looks.
We're talking about the one. The oh, okay. There's the Crazy 9 one. But the other one is the
Parables
one. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Which is awesome too. But
yeah.
The Crazy 9 is sick, man. I mean, that was some real Dobby Fry work right there, man. Like, talk about under pressure, he delivered.
Can you zoom in on the badges?
It's a feature we are currently working on. I'm going to word it that way, Joe.
Pitch the screen.
Yes, I know. Come on now. Come on now.
We don't have the technology.
We're getting there. It's not that we don't have the technology, I would say. It's more like the technology has not been turned on yet.
Gotcha.
We definitely have the technology. Literally anybody with an internet browser has the technology.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Here, I'm just going to share my screen to show what he's talking about. There you go.
There you go.
Get a little bit closer.
Look at that. Ooh.
And I had to hide it before people notice that there's something else on the screen.
I know. I be careful. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a word.
Matt saw it.
Whoa. How do I feed Fry's kids?
You have to look up a short video that Matt posted earlier today, I believe it was.
Isn't that awesome?
It should be coming out. That short video will be coming out. I believe it's Wednesday.
Wednesday, everybody.
We're putting out little edited short videos, and some of them actually feature secret badge codes that Matt's making and hiding.
Wow.
Yeah.
So consider them Easter eggs. So, okay, Joe, I have to ask my team this question now. So, Matt, Jared, what superpowers would you guys get?
Oh, all right. Let me think about this. Remember that whatever superpower you pick, you have the opposite effect once the drug wears off.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, if I was to go with like something like flight, right? I'm huge. Yeah, what would be the drawback?
Right. Maybe you feel
can't stand up.
Like claustrophobic, or, because when you're flying, you're out, if you ever skydived or something, I mean, there's like nothing around you. So you're kind of out there. So maybe the opposite would be you're in a closet and you want like things close to you. Right.
Okay.
You know how babies, they like being like swaddled and they, the tight feeling like this. Maybe you're in the fetal position and you're like this.
That sounds like Matt during conventions already, though.
There you go.
Hey. My bottles these days, while I'm being swaddled, my bottles these days contain blood.
Dude, yeah, you're echoing out real bad.
See, I told you we need the max headroom.
Yeah, your connection's bugging out, buddy. Matt. So, Jared, what about you? What would be your superpower?
My superpower would be the magnification of the gravity of a cell of my cell.
What? The gravity of your cell?
Yeah, so like how you have an atom. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say cell. It'd be an atom. It would be an atom. So I would be able to magnify the gravity of an atom within my body, within a cell.
What would that do?
I could travel through space instantaneously by working the gravity around me to pull one part to another and then letting it go, and it would go back, so I could travel through space.
Like
kind of like that. Yeah,
that's a theory. That's a theory. So you don't even know if that's true. So you could just blow yourself up.
That's too. What a great beginning to an awesome story.
Say it's true, then it would work. It's funny that you say that because I wrote an additional story to Crazy 9 that never got put out, and it was kind of a villain version of a Fantastic Four, and one of the characters was his power was going to be quantum entanglement. Yeah, they were all going to have quantum powers. Yeah. So it's funny that you say that, Steve. Now if I do it, he's got to look like you.
Thank you. Could you get my good side?
Is there one?
Ooh. If you turn the camera away.
Yeah.
He's so mean to me.
Hey, the truth hurts.
My power would be time stop.
Ooh.
You can't beat that. That's the ultimate.
Wait a minute. What is your power?
Time stop.
That means that when you're done, time just went. Maybe. So you would gain like a zillion years.
In the 90s X-Men movies, Professor X was able to like kind of freeze everybody's brain where they were just like this.
Right.
But things were still escalators were still moving. But then see, my thing with that, like if a doctor is doing surgery and you freeze it and then the person's just like this and then like blood shooting out or somebody's flying an airplane, the airplane would just go straight down, you know? So you'd almost have to be able to freeze things in the air because, you know, if you're late for work, you can just stop time and then just like kind of, you know, ride a bike or something there and take all the time you want.
If you can
take like a 10-hour lunch break, you can get deadlines done.
If you stop time in 9 hours, when you get to the end of that 9 hours,
older.
Like how much though?
You're 9
years.
Oh, I don't know. I see this one old episode of Batman the Animated Series with Clock King, and every time he would stop time, he was actually moving so fast, so it was almost like a Flash power, where the Flash could just hang out for hours to him, but it's just because he's moving so fast, and everybody looks like they're moving in slow motion, like this. And that's how he stopped time. It's just he was moving so fast. I thought that was an interesting concept. I guess that would be the only way to do it. It would almost be like super speed.
Yeah, and if you only lost 9 hours, that wouldn't be like that. Yeah. There's no risk there. I mean, I would be doing that drug all the time.
But yeah, Einstein.
Those man. Boom.
Einstein says that if you go faster than the speed of light, you would. Well, wait, what was it? Everyone else would age, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, but the theory of Einstein was completely proven wrong at some point in time.
Are you sure?
So, question though about
speed of light.
If you stop time
in E equals MC squared.
Yeah, it's been.
Jared watches I think
there's theories out there that actually prove the Einstein theory wrong. Science is evolving faster than we're keeping up. I'll tell you that, boys. I'm telling you right now. Right around the corner, free energy machines from aliens is coming. I'm telling you guys. You don't even know.
This is why Jared shouldn't be allowed out of the house.
I never get to leave the house. What are you talking about?
For a reason.
We can tell.
If time stopped, wouldn't light actually stop too, therefore making it so light couldn't hit the back of your eyes, therefore you're blind during that whole time?
There's an explanation for it. You actually catch up and you would lap over yourself.
Yeah, but if you're moving faster than the light, you wouldn't be able to capture the light in your eyes.
It would stop. And also gravity kind of controls time. So we have a cesium clock that is like at the lowest point of the Earth and another one that's at the highest point of the Earth. And the one that's lower goes slower. And then the higher one goes faster.
Yep.
So you know, there's distance and possibly heat and cold might affect it too. So like the further, let's say you go out to like the edge of the universe, there's less gravity eventually time slows to the point where it's basically stopped. And again, these are all theories, but that's all we can talk about. So time would just stop. So you're at like an eternity level and there is no time.
Hold on.
So what would you do though?
Gravity is bending the universe because it's so heavy. It's like a metal ring that kind of pinches down on the edges, and the center would be the most time, and the outer would be like hardly any time at all.
We're about to throw a wrench in the whole time thing, because the great
light wouldn't be able to even catch up. So you'd be seeing, so distant starlight loses all effect on distance because it could be instant or it could be billions of years. It doesn't matter because it all breaks down when you can't see the light.
So if you were to stop time,
that's right.
If you were to stop time, what would you do?
Oh, what way? Oh, I mean, so many things are. I mean, even today, I was just doing a million things, and I'm just like, oh, what time is it? Oh, you know, it's like, how is it 5 already? Like, I only got like 3 things done, or just you know, just anything. Even if you're in trouble with something, like, oh, there's a riot going on down my street or something. You're like, pause, I'm out of here. Or anything, you know, anything. Oh, you know, oh, a cop's pulling me over for, you know, speeding or something. You're like, pause, time, go.
Keep going.
He's like, where'd that guy go? I mean, it's like endless possibilities.
Let's check in with chat here, guys.
Oh man, I should have talked to that
Here's a question. Could you be controlling time?
Could you rewind it?
Could you be controlling time if you were in control of the gravitational force of an atom?
Right. So there's this character called, oh, what's his name? He's an Avengers villain. Was it a Graviton or something like that? I think he can do crazy things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. He's actually one of the most powerful villains. Like, he's never used, but they used him in the animated Avengers Assemble, I believe, show.
They also used him on what is that? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, they did? I missed that. He's supposed to be insanely powerful. Like, it's just like, because he can control gravity, and you just think, oh, what, he makes things fall? Like, no. Like,
no, he can increase the weight dramatically, reduce the weight dramatically. He can pull something into something and make it so that it can't detach, like a magnetic sphere or repel. Don't think
about, like, you know, when you make something cold, you know, it can remove the air out of something when it makes it into a solid, and if something gets hot, you know, if you ever install things next to each other, like, well, when it gets cold, it's going to expand, and if you put it too close, when it heats up, it's going to be like on top of each. So even just things like that with temperature affect other things and change them. So if you were to change gravity, which I don't believe we know how to do that, but it could change, like,
I could prove you wrong if you've ever seen me at a Chinese food buffet.
Whoa.
By the time we walk out, we have our own orbit.
That's a mass effect.
I got to address this. So just so you know, Kayleen, I was watching some science.
That's what I'm
trying to tell him. No. I was watching some science program. I think it was Bob Lazar. And he was talking about how the gravity of an atom was stronger than the gravity of Earth. So you might want to check that out, because.
So are you saying that the Earth isn't made up of multiple atoms?
No. What I'm saying is the gravity aspect of an atom is more powerful, like more like
antimatter is even more. Even like a tiny grain of antimatter would like create like 100 atom bombs.
Well, antimatter, supposedly, if it touches matter, then it starts exploding. But that's a theory. I mean, supposedly you have antimatter within the space within your body. I mean, we should all blow up.
I see your theories, and I raise you my theories. This is all theories.
Oh, So true, brother. So true. Isn't it great? We can theorize the universe. We need to get some like professional scientists in here to help us control.
That's what comic book writers do. All that, you know. Jules Verne.
Thank you.
Jules Verne was writing the Time Machine back then, and he was coming up with all that stuff. You know.
Yeah. Oh well, and that's actually something that's really cool, you know. And it brings up a really good point where comic creators, they really have to be diligent in doing research and actually understanding concepts and theories.
Hold on, Jared. I have to show this.
What?
Matt is legit having to Google who Bob Lazar is. Right
Are you?
Dude, I had never heard of him before.
Joking, bro. And they don't like those body lying people.
Science guy.
Oh my heck! You didn't. Oh my gosh!
I like how he says that with a fake accent too.
He's totally brainwashed by the government. You can tell.
I'm sorry, brainwashed by the government because I don't believe that.
Didn't even know who Bob Lazar was. Oh my gosh!
You know what? So what? Just because I don't believe.
So what? I'll tell you what. So what is Area 51, dude? Area 51.
I don't know what's going on in the stream tonight.
I'm back.
But I will take this as an opportunity to point out that this. How do I do this? This little white thing on my shelf right here is actually a V2 rocket that I bought at Bob Lazar's house. He was having a garage sale.
Wow, dude, that's fantastic.
That's funny. I mean,
yeah, and I got his autograph. He's insane.
Not according to Joe Rogan.
Dude, I'm just saying. I sat there talking to him about a hydrogen-powered Corvette for like an hour.
Really? Like the real Bob Lazar, the old dude, Bob Lazar? Yeah. That's so cool, dude.
Did you know he lived near you, or was it a surprise?
Actually, I was doing something down there. Found out that he was doing a yard sale, and so I just ran at it for the opportunity to find something weird. Because how many opportunities do you have to buy something from Bob Lazar?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I got a little V2 rocket, which is awesome.
Nice. Guy sounds like a complete whack job, honestly.
Well,
but Jared
was
Jared.
At least you're entitled to your own opinion.
Well, Jared too, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's check in on chat real quick, guys. Andrew Dodge comes in on Twitch to say Einstein's theory of special relativity, proposes that time is an illusion that moves relative to an observer. An observer traveling near the speed of light will experience time with all its after effects, boredom, aging, etc., much more slowly than an observer at rest. Correct. Kelly says you can only control one atom, but wouldn't do too much. That got us onto a tangent, so we're going to keep going. JD Smith Jared says Graviton needs to get rid of his corset and he'll get more work.
Yeah, his weakness is his costumes are awful. He needs to go to like Magneto's
terrible dresser
or something. Yeah.
Kaylin also comes in to say, but if you moved a single atom to jettison yourself into space, wouldn't just that atom leave your body, leaving you powerless?
So again, it's not moving a single atom. That wasn't the power. It was magnifying the gravitational force of an atom. So
he turns into a black hole. Yeah,
dude, they were gray men, little gray men.
JD Smith comes in to say Bob Lazar partied with little green men, and then he continues on to say, Bryce says Bob Lazar's insane. Jared has entered the chat. When I say insane, I don't mean that in a negative connotation. I actually had a great time having a conversation with him. He's a brilliant person. And then after I got to hang out with him for just a short time, I realized I didn't even bring up any Area 51 stuff or anything like that. Which
he probably thought you were one of the coolest people he ever met, Fry.
I really liked his Corvette, to be honest with you. It was pretty cool. And then I found like a weird documentary about the same car like a year later. So
I saw him drive off in a movie.
Let's get back on track, though. We're not here to talk about Area 51 and Bob Lazar. We're here to talk about Starcross. Right. So Starcross has had an epic year, even though a lot of creators have had difficult times this year. Starcross has managed to kind of, as you said, you guys have grown with all the different creative teams that you guys work with. You guys have grown with how many books have been getting pushed out. I mean, for example, right now there's 3 crowdfunding campaigns that we talked about already tonight. Over this last year, we'll say, what are you the most proud of in that whole situation?
I mean, I want to say biblical proportions. You know, I want to say Starcross United. See, I like a lot of the things that, you know, bring everyone together, and that's the whole point of Starcross. You know, Black Blossom had issue 1 through 5, their campaign launch, so that was a big story arc. And we have Sean Davis, who does Pillowman and Blanket Boy. It's a really cool series. He's got issue 1 and 3 on our website. It was created by his 10-year-old son. He drew it. It's gorgeous.
Super cool.
And it's really like pro art. It's really nice. Yeah, you got Urg the Battler down there. You got Frontera, Evangard. If you hit load more, there's King of Kings number 1 and 2. Killer of Kings number 3 is done, and that's gonna be a campaign probably this coming up month.
Really?
There's Pillowman and Blanket Boy right there. You can see how cool it looks.
Yeah, the artwork.
That was awesome.
Really awesome.
Yeah,
well, and even then, I mean, Red Talon.
I love that Red Talon.
Really good.
Red Talon number 3 just ended their campaign 2 days ago.
Is Red Talon like the Tick? Kind of
it's more of like I'd say Batman meets Daredevil.
Oh, cool.
Tommy the Tapeworm is absolutely brilliant. If anybody hasn't had a chance to read that book, is fantastic.
I wrote the script for Tommy the Tapeworm meets Corndog. Adrian's supposed to be working on it eventually.
Okay, hold on. Then this stream just turned. We're taking a turn.
I wrote it. It's done. It's done. The script is done. There wasn't a cover, but there was an art piece that was I think it was Tommy upside down with the tapeworm wrapped around him, and then Corndog looking at him saying like, "What are you looking at?" or something like that. And it was gorgeous. Adrian drew it, the guy who does Corndog, and he's going to draw the whole thing. And I wrote it, and it's done. It's really cool. He's just got to work on it.
I'm really.
There's a question from the field.
We were trying to get. We had talked to the creator of Ren and Stimpy, and we're trying to get him to do a cover. And he said he would, and to email him. And then we've been emailing him, and he doesn't write back.
Ugh, that's got to be hardcore.
And then we were talking to the creator artist of Invader Zim to do the cover. And he said he would, and I wrote him, and then he doesn't write me back. What's this? Yeah, I'll do it. Just write me, and then they don't write you back.
Invader Zim's got a very similar art style to Corndog as well, which would be really cool to see that transposed.
I colored Tommy and the Tapeworm, and I based it off of Invader Zim. The color.
That is rad.
Yeah.
So, question from the field. Dingy is asking, does Starcross sell exclusively online via website or Kickstarters, or do they battle it out in the retail space?
In the trenches.
All of the above. I mean, we sell on CryptoComics, we sell on our website, we sell at conventions, we sell at some stores that we, if you want to talk to your store, we'll send them books. You can get it that way. We'll send you books through our website. We're on different digital platforms, just everywhere we can. The Kickstarters get us out on the Kickstarter and Indiegogo platform, which gets us out to more people. It also, helps fund the books to get printed. But we put everything on our website. We have a new book coming out from Darren Brady, who's been a veteran comic book creator for like 30 plus years, like probably like 38 years or something like that, called Messiah #1. That is coming from the printer probably tomorrow. We got a book from Nigel Kerrigan called The Guardians. They're angels. And that is coming tomorrow. Those are going to drop on our website as soon as I upload it. And like I said, Red Talon 3 is premiering at a convention in Florida that Ken Keller is doing, Red Talon 3. And then as soon as he premieres that, I'll be putting it on the website. And like I said, Killer Kings 3 is done. He's just waiting to build his crowdfunder page. So we got a lot of stuff coming out.
That's awesome.
So I got a question for you. You say you use the crowdfunding sites, in order to get your work out there. I noticed that you do a lot with Indiegogo. Is there a reason for that, or
no? I mean, we've had more successes on Kickstarter and then more successes on Indiegogo. It ebbs and flows. You never know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know there's not one that's better. I know there's benefits for each. Indiegogo will roll over into like an in-demand. Kickstarter won't. Kickstarter, you can in my opinion, it's easier to navigate a Kickstarter than an Indiegogo, but I mean they're pretty similar, and I don't know if one raises more than the other. A lot of the big guys, the big 90s artists that are, raising like $250,000 on that, they're all using Indiegogo. But, a lot of times the indie guys, if they go on Indiegogo, they're just like a ghost, nobody knows them. And it seems like sometimes Kickstarter does better for unknowns, I mean, like the Relentless Tin Soldier looks great, but it's his first comic, so nobody's gonna know, Nicholas Gear or the Tin Soldier. It's brand new, but it looks great. Right. So it's really hard to, but he has a lot of great cover artists. So hopefully, that lets people like give it a chance to check it out.
Yeah. That's a very interesting question too. I like that answer. That was good, Joe. Golf clap.
Yeah, I wish I had the answer. Then I would only use that platform, but you'd have to do a campaign on each and then weigh it. But then it could change on your next campaign,
Mm-hmm. Anytime I've seen the Kickstarter Indiegogo, just from the small amount of campaigns that I've ever been like involved with, and from this CryptoComics perspective, that the Kickstarter always seems to do better than the Indiegogo when they're the same campaign.
Yeah,
I think that
you could be right.
That could also go off of like the elements that are available for backers, because a lot of times people, creators will put different different tier levels between the two platforms, and there might be one tier or one cover that's available on one platform that might be more, desirable for collectors and stuff like that.
You watch the YouTube shows with the different, campaigns going, and they're always Indiegogos, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we do probably about 70% Kickstarter and 30% Indiegogo.
Okay.
As far as the crowd campaigns that we do.
Okay.
But I mean, a majority of the Kickstarter campaigns that we, help creators, market with end up going over to Indiegogo as well, or they alternate. It might also depend on
some people think like we don't want people to think we're like trying to double dip or anything, but we're trying to reach the people who only go on Indiegogo to get their comics, and we're like, we just had this on Kickstarter. Yes, it's funded, but we also want to reach the Indiegogo people so they can get the book also.
Yeah, it's just another market share.
We're trying to do both. It's like though obviously if you already bought it on Kickstarter, you're not going to buy it on Indiegogo, but the people who'd never seen it on Kickstarter are.
Well,
you want to bet?
Oh, they might do it too. If you put extra, change the cover, you know, if they're collectors, they want the different cover.
I know both myself and Fry have done that. We've seen the same comic on
couple
both.
Of times.
Yeah. Dang it! Now I gotta buy both.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is a good reason why platforms shouldn't be non-exclusive, so that people can actually hit multiple different platforms to sell their comics. The more channels you have, the better off you are.
Oh, thanks, GF Andrew.
Andrew Dodge comes to say, just ordered 6 comics and a shirt.
Nice.
Gangster.
That's awesome.
Did you get a corn dog shirt?
I wonder what shirt.
I feel like I need a corn dog shirt. I feel like at this point in my life, that's just an element that I've worked towards. You know, I've earned it for myself. I think.
I don't think you need one, dude. You look just like him.
Oh, he's handsome, so I'll take it.
Well, all right, good.
We need
stick
to make
poking out of your head and everything.
Plushie. We need to make a corn dog plushie.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on the store. Matt's actually checking it out here on the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you guys got some pretty sweet swag in there.
Oh, thanks.
I dig it.
Looks good.
Got a lot of prints. Oh, see, I told you guys. Andrew Dodge says, Corn Dog 1, 2, 3, Biblical Proportions #1, Chrome version, Tommy the Tapeworm #1, and Biblical Proportions shirt.
Nice.
So now I've got to ask you. So the Chrome variants, are those? Is that like a plated version of like the metal cover?
I shall show you.
The ones that are coming out for Tribulation, I mean, because it shows that it's 2-sided. And that's actually the first time I've heard of one that was 2-sided.
It would be chrome both sides. Yeah, chrome both sides.
Oh, see, that's the first time I've heard of that happening.
I don't know if you can see this.
Ooh,
let's make you all big. Yep.
So that is chrome. Obviously, it's going to look better in person. Now you can see this is normally
you did do the backside.
This is normally would be white.
Yeah,
but you can see how it's like metallic.
Oh, I dig that.
Cool.
That is cool.
That wraps all the way around, so you can see like the white Starcross logo. It looks like almost like metal. You know, certain
colors. That
looks
super cool.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Yep.
Andrew Dodge in chat comes in saying that's sick.
It is.
That is really cool looking.
I think I got. Let's see. Is there? Yeah, I think I might have. Here's a blood count, and that's I'll take it out. I don't know if you can see it.
Dude, where's your gloves, man? You got poor collectors over here cringing and freaking biting their nails.
No, he's handling it very nicely. We've had creators come on and be like, "Look at my book," and like flapping it around and stuff.
Now the best was Darren's husband who threw the comics as he.
Oh,
that was hard to watch.
That hurt my heart. That print quality is exceptional, and the paper quality that you guys choose as well is also I've noticed is very nice in your guys' book.
Very good. Yep, only the best. Yep.
Very high quality.
Oh yeah,
that makes the difference. That really makes the difference in the physical.
I've worked with dozens of printers, so I know through the years we currently have the best printer. So shout out to Digital Print Universe. They know what they're doing. They get me my stuff. I told them, here's like 4 more books I need. I need more books of this. I need new prints of these. I need them by Thursday because I'm leaving for Minnesota for a show. And I told them that on Monday. So they're like, okay, we'll do them right now. And they send them to me. So they're awesome. Aaron over there, he's amazing.
That's crazy fast.
And
JD Smith,
he'll be like, he'll be like, hey, do you know, you're like, you need an ad page, you're missing a page. I'm like, oh, I'll send you that right now. So he double checks everything. So
JD Smith Didyard comes in on Twitch chat saying, wouldn't be surprised if Fry has a real stale and moldy corn dog wearing little undies in the corner of his room, and his Fry dreams of real corn dog merchandise someday.
Yeah,
that's actually true, guys.
That is none of your business, JD Smith. Okay, and I'd appreciate you not inspecting my webcam that closely. Thank you. Andrew Dodge says, where in Minnesota? Minneapolis?
Yeah, St. Paul. At the state fairgrounds. That's this weekend. I'll be there.
Oh, right on.
Very cool.
Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, if you guys are close, make sure you go and hit up Joe.
Yep.
Run straight to his booth.
Yeah, anybody in Minnesota.
CryptoComics sent me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Don't scream it though. I mean,
if anybody ever runs into me from a show and they're either on our mailing list or they came just to see us or me or whatever, I'll give them something. So.
Oh, you heard it here first, everybody. That's exclusive right there.
I mean, no, it's not. That's him just doing something nice. That wouldn't be something exclusive.
Exclusive.
Oh my heck! Well, that is deep.
You're just trying to oversell it a little bit. I think you should leave it honest and just a very cool move for the community is what Joe is doing.
Yeah, that's cool too.
We're not TMZ, bro. You know what I mean?
He just got up and left, guys. Oh, he's back. Okay.
What's TMZ?
I don't even want to start. I don't want to start this conversation. Sean says, buy plenty of Pillowman and Blanket Boy comics.
That's right.
That's right. Sean.
That's Sean, the creator. Do you have the corn dog trading?
Who inspired you for Pillowman?
I don't have that.
I do have the corn dog trading card because you sent it to me.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
Why don't I have that?
Because I'm a corn dog fan, sucker.
The chromium.
Oh.
I don't have that.
Ooh, that's cool.
Now I got to go look at what I do have, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Yeah,
I'm
gonna put them together in a set. I'm gonna package them in like a clear package with a little topper stapled, and have a set. So
that's cool.
Usually every campaign we do another card, so it keeps growing. But now, should I even mention that? Yeah, mention it. Yeah. Well, we're actually going to have cards that connect. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yes. Ooh. All right. So I got a question. How come on your merchandise you don't have a Pillowman pillowcase? What's up with
that? Sounds like
that's true.
Obvious one. Wow.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I'm gonna make sure that they must have. Yeah, no, they do. They do have pillows. I can merchandise pillows. That's a great idea.
There you go.
That's a great idea. Yeah. Awesome. So then would it just be
there you go, Matt?
Or would it be like the cover of the comic?
Well, Sean Davis says that you guys had one for the Indiegogo campaign.
You had one. Okay. So Sean did his Indiegogo before he was with Starcross. So now he's with Starcross and he's actually doing our art directing because he's such a good art director and he's got an eye for everyone's books and so now
congratulations, Sean.
Mm-hmm. And he's actually working on the continuing saga of Pillowman and Blanket Boy. So the issue 1 through 3 was the initial like beginning story arc, and now he's doing the continuing, and he's got like really cool villains coming up, if they're even villains. But yeah, it's like I can't say anything, but the concepts are just as creative and just as like nuanced as Pillowman and Blanket Boy. It's in that theme, but different and kind of interesting little worlds and everything. It's neat stuff. So, and he's putting a ton of detail into all of his pages that he, we post them on our Starcross Facebook page, and we have a mailing list. We always tell people sign up for the mailing list because that's the only way you're going to find out when issue 3, issue 4 comes out, issue 5 comes out, a new book comes out, unless you constantly check our website, but it's easier just to be notified that something new came out.
Right.
Well, now that we're mentioning that, I say we just drop another badge. What do you guys say?
Oh,
don't do it, dude.
So, secret badge code number 3 is Nolan badge. No spaces on this one, guys. No spaces.
Okay.
And I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows that if you want to claim one of these badges, all you got to do is sign up for an account. You can jump into CryptoComics right now by going to cryptocomics.com/you/Joe Spicer. No spaces. JoeSpicer. You can use one of his invites to sign up for the system. Join in, check out a lot of the different books that Starcross has going on.
It's on the screen now. Yeah. Okay.
As you've heard, a whole lot more coming.
All right.
Yeah, do you want to go ahead and claim that?
Go to your dashboard.
That is a cool badge, dude.
Nice.
Very cool.
My badges. Ooh, here we go.
I love beating Matt.
Nolan badge.
Oh, nice.
I had to make this one for Matt.
Nice.
Yeah.
So cool. That's so cool.
Oh man, I just want to leave it on this forever. Guys, you don't know, man. I followed, Graham Nolan back with like Detective Comics and stuff like that. I still follow his stuff on like Indiegogo. I got all of his Alamo and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Huge fan of this guy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
There you go, Matt. Boom.
And I just wanted to make sure everybody knows that if you go to that URL, cryptocomics.com/you/Joe Spicer, you can check out a lot of the books that we've been actually commenting about and mentioning during this. Tommy the Tapeworm, Tribulation Task Force number 0 is in there. You got Way of the Cross, which is an awesome book, very popular. Corn Dog, of course, which a lot of people in our system tend to love Corn Dog. Killer Kings is great. Phantom Lion, I definitely recommend that one. There's a ton of books that you can check out from these guys right now. If you do, please make sure you leave a review for it. That's going to really help Joe. It helps the search engine optimization for all of Joe's creators and their teams. And B, it helps other fans find books that they want to check out and purchase. I can be honest with you though, and grab Tommy the Tapeworm first. That book is that, like, I have yet to find a single person that didn't say that they just absolutely like loved that comic. You know what I mean?
Issue 2 was written and the cover is, the cover's been finished. Let me know. I'll show you since you like it so much. But the creator has just been so busy, he hasn't been able to produce it. So the script is done and the cover is done. But he hasn't, I said, well, just do a Kickstarter or something. And he's like, I will, and he just hasn't had time. And it's been done. He's got a popular Twitch channel called Hoarder Gamer, and his name is Mike Ewert. So if anybody is a Tommy Tapeworm fan, go to his Twitch channel and tell him, hey, where's Tommy Tapeworm 2? And just hit him up on Twitch. So it's a Hoarder Gamer, and it's Mike Ewert. So I don't know if that's enough info to find him, and then say, hey, dude, get Tommy and Tapeworm 2 done.
You got to be careful.
He'll probably think it's me masquerading as someone else.
We've already got somebody in chat saying that they're going to try to figure out a way to get him fired from his day job so he can finish issue 2. So careful.
Nice.
Don't give out too much of the guy's information.
Figure out how to do it.
Yeah, deplatform him from Twitch.
Yeah. And I don't mean to bring up Tommy the Tapeworm as though it's like, this is the book you have to do.
Good.
I mean, there's stuff in Starcross that anybody is going to like. It doesn't matter what type of comic you're into. Starcross has something that's going to, fill a niche for what you're looking for. And what's great is that all of them have a super high production quality. I mean, I can't say that enough. I mean, from the front cover to the back, I mean, Joe was showing, those chrome variants and stuff that they have, but you can see every interior page, like that same level of detail and thought process is put into every book. And that goes for the writing, that goes for the art, that goes for everything. So, I mean, even books that you may look at and say, oh, this one might not be for me, like give it a glance. A lot of times, I mean, there's a lot of these books really surprised almost everybody that I've seen that's read them. I mean, I'm thinking
we got a couple of stalkers in our chat, dude.
Yeah, really.
And Krutsky are like straight up, like they've already like found the dude. They're already like making a plan.
Yeah,
this is getting like scary.
Go after him. Tell him. Yeah,
try not to make it too creepy, guys. Okay, please.
Don't tell them that we sent you, though. Okay, but thank you. We appreciate it. But don't tell them that you're affiliated with us. All right.
So I first going to seeing all the stuff that you had in CryptoComics. I really first saw the hybrids, and I loved it. I loved all of that stuff, but it was probably Outed that became my favorite.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great to know. I mean, I'm going to tell Evan, and he produces stuff like nonstop. I mean, you tell him something like, I was doing the store. He's like, I'll write the script for it tonight, and it's good. and his, he's our editor, so he reads through everything, and he reads through everyone's books, and he's just, his writing is so fast and accurate and good. So it's just so crazy.
Jared, what are you doing?
Is Jared okay?
Sorry. I had a distraction going on that was pretty funny to me. Sorry about that, y'all.
Why don't you share it? Why don't you share with the class what this distraction was?
Do we want to know?
I was distracted by such talent and skill as Starcross Comics and Joe Spicer is, that I was just blown away by sheer awesomeness.
Did you break the rule? You have social media open? Is that what's going on?
No.
You laughing at some meme or something?
No. Nope, I wasn't. I know. I'll bet you somebody saw it.
Somebody saw it?
You'll have to go back and look through the video to figure out what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Who told Jared that he can have Easter eggs, guys? Who did this?
I'm learning from the pro, yo. It's not Joe, though. It's Fry. Okay. Sorry.
So over the last year, what
for being awesome?
What has been the book that you're looking forward to the most then for, say, the next year?
I'd say, let me think here. Well,
here's a vote.
It's really difficult to say. Maybe Biblical Proportions #2, because it was such a giant achievement. I'd say, that there's this other book called The Sorrow, which is going to be, he's kind of like a Spectre character, and there's different short stories that are going to be produced by different people in the studio. That's going to be really cool. Like, the cover's pretty amazing, and each book is going to be a different different artists doing it. That's going to be a really cool book. Looking forward to. There's another book that's 300 pages, and we're just trying to find a way to produce it because it's so massive.
Wait, hold on.
It's done.
Is it a graphic novel or is it a?
It's a full comic. It's great. It's by one of our artists. It's 300 pages.
300.
How do I make this affordable? Because I want it to be a big book because it's going to be impressive. But
and you do it in 2 issues,
35
$3,
bucks,
100 pages each.
No, front and back, like regular comic. It's not
just shipping alone.
See, and then I'm like, look, I'm selling a 300-page book, and then they're gonna be like, man, this book's expensive. I'm like, because it was expensive to produce.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to complain.
Do that one digital.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think
just
anybody's
do that
going
one
to complain
digital.
if there's 300 pages.
Do it digitally.
Yeah, just do it digitally.
That digital file might shatter my space on my website.
Not if it's hosted on CryptoComics.
Just give us time. Give us time. We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting there. You've been with us since the beginning, practically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys can, use it, when it's just going to be so massive, and we want to, premiere it all at once,
Oh yeah.
But we have a lot of crossovers that are coming. So we have Starcross Team Up. So it'll be like 2 characters teaming up. And so we have this one with Trash Man and Starstruck teaming up to fight a villain from Tribulation Task Force. It's kind of like a 3 different title team up, one being a villain from another book. And then we have another team up. We got like 2 more team ups. One is like all female team up from different characters from our books. We have so a lot of crossover stuff. And that always excites me the most.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of
even
stuff
more than Crazy 9.
Yeah, I mean
that's so awesome. That book is looking epic, dude.
Gonna be excited. Oh, GOD number 2 is done. It's got to be lettered and colored. And
that was another book that took me by surprise. I really like GOD.
Yeah, it gets cooler. It like amps up like 5 times in the second.
Really?
Issue. Yeah.
The first issue was pretty like in your face.
Mm-hmm. The second issue you're introduced by like a whole team of characters. So there's like six new heroes, a new villain, and some other reveals and some other twists. So, and then that leads boom into the third one, which is going to be cool. And yeah, I mean, the cover's done. It's just, I think I posted the cover on our Facebook page. So it features 2 female characters, and they play a big role. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that one.
That's my
cool.
book. Yeah. That's my book, but producing everybody else's book, it gives me less time to produce my own. So when I get a chance to finish, I'm like, hey, it's not like I haven't been doing anything, been producing everybody else's books, or been coloring for somebody, or lettering for somebody, or drawing a page, or I drew a page for an upcoming Crazy 9, upcoming Tribulation Task Force, or the Remnant book. That's going to be cool. Doing a lot of chibi characters for people's books for different tiers and giveaways. I'm thinking I might do make them into a trading card set, a chibi trading card.
Cool.
Yeah. So
yeah, those are really popular right now as well.
Yeah, and they're really easy for me. I mean, I like my chibis. I've seen other people's chibis, and I'm like, I don't like those as good as mine. So I just like the style I do it on.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what a chibi is.
It's art style.
It's kind of like a baby version of the character.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Young makes some really cool ones too.
Yeah. I know exactly what you guys are talking about now. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know the verbiage.
Scotty used to work for Starcross before he went to Marvel. FYI.
Oh, wow. Ooh. He got his start at Star, huh? Mm. Whew, look at you.
Yeah.
Producing the upcoming talent.
Mm-hmm.
Before Marvel, there was Starcross Comics.
Yeah, he had produced a bunch of covers, a bunch of pages, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, they're gonna I'm gonna be an image, and then that fell through, and then he's like, man, screw them. And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna get to do Iceman number 3, and then from there he just like took off, and they started giving him Spider-Man and Spider-Clan, and then that took off, and then he went into whether it was New Warriors or Spider-Man or Venom and X-Men and then everything.
That's awesome.
Cascaded like crazy. I was in on some of the meetings too with him at shows because he was still with us, but
That's fantastic.
Really cool.
Good for him. Yeah.
So
hey, I want to
go earlier. Ahead, you had mentioned that you have a show this weekend in Minneapolis. So what do you have coming up as far as in-person conventions outside of that?
There's another show in Indiana in September. It's called I don't remember the name of it, but it's an Indiana show, and I'm going to be there with Evan David, Black Blossom, Outed, all that. Let's see if I actually wrote down the name of did I say Indiana? Yeah. Indiana Comic Con. If you look up Indiana Comic Con in September 3rd through the 4th and 5th, one of those. If you look up that, you'll find the show that we'll be at. So anybody
hopefully
who's
they don't get too big.
Yeah, anyone who's in Indiana, come see us there.
Nice.
In September 3rd, 4th, 5th. Look it up to verify that the date. It's one of those.
And I will also add that you guys keep up on social media pretty regularly, and so if people are looking, if people are looking to find the social media for Starcross Comics, go to the Starcross Comics website, and you'll find all the links to their social media right there. Go ahead and follow them, like keep up to date on it, especially right now. I mean, with any creator, not just Starcross, but I mean, a lot of these conventions are just kind of popping up for people. They're just now there's another convention 2 weeks from now.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean, because they're coming back in a big way real quickly. So so make sure you guys follow along with that, because it's always cool to be able to go and meet these creators and buy right from their booth, and that what I mean, the money that you worked so hard for is going directly to the art and the stories that you that you want to spend it on.
Prints, and we're going to have the trading cards and all that stuff there. We actually have Starcross bags, like
like a tote
bags, like a tote bag. Yeah,
nice.
Right on. Loaded with goodies
if you buy them. No, but we have different deals. We'll say, like, if you get a book and a print and the trading cards, get them all for this, and then we'll knock off a price depending on what deal we come up with, just to entice, But
Very
I mean, usually if you come up to our table, we have so many racks of so many books. So I'm like, well, this is about this. This book's about this. Oh, what's this book about? That one's about this. And then, this is about this. And it's like other people, they're like, oh, I have my one book. It's about this. And then they're like, and here's,
You're just opening doors to a library at this point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So I gotta
let's make this.
if you don't like this book, you like this book, and if you're not into that kind of book, why don't you check out this book? And this book has everyone in it, and this book is a crossover. It's kind of exhausting because you got to sell everybody's books, And they're like, which books did you did? And I'm like, well, I worked on this book. I worked on this book. I wrote this book. And then I drew this book, but I didn't write it. And
you just kind of wave your hand over the wall at that point, These ones. Andrew Dodge comes in to say Indiana Comic Con says October 15th through October 17th. Did my voice just cut out right there? It looked like our internet might have scattered a little bit. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Andrew Dodge also says 75 badges earned. Congratulations, Andrew. That's awesome. Rose Kirby came in to ask, hi again, can't sleep. Will you watch Instagram on Friday or Saturday at 3 p.m. your time? And can you tell me what's going to happen Monday night or Tuesday morning for me? Just so if anybody's not aware, Rose Kirby is actually from the UK, so timing is a little bit different in our area. On Monday, we're actually going to be doing a book launch with Cody Bear on Cloud Scratcher. So kind of a special couch episode thingy that's not a couch episode thingy, but will be, and it's going to be kind of a party. We're going to have a good time.
Well, it's called Couch Blast Off.
Oh.
No, I'm just
Nobody's
kidding.
calling it that. We are not doing that.
Made that up.
I was like, did I miss that meeting? What?
Joe's like, how many times during the stream are you guys going to change your branding?
No.
None.
Oh, None. That was a joke. I was just kidding. JK, everybody. Laugh a little.
I wanted to make sure I pointed out this comment because I think it's very accurate. JD Smith Digiartist came in to say, I'm digging the Black Blossom so far. That's a hit character waiting to explode.
Yeah, she's a great character. She's this Filipino female, young, she's like high school, college age, and like space-based powers, and but then there's all these twists that happen. So you like think it's this kind of comic, and then like by issue 5 you're like blah blah. So it's like there's twists, and thing is with Evan David, he'll wait to flip it on you. So he'll wait till all the way down the line and then reveal. I'm like, are you gonna tell more? He's like, nope, not yet. It'll be revealed.
Just gonna leave him on that cliff a little bit longer.
He was fun to hang out with when we did that stream with him.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
We still got to do a spotlight with him. We actually didn't even get to do a spotlight with him. We did more of like a Kickstarter for his Black Blossom because he did that redo of issue 1 and then all 5 issues. So it was a real awesome party, but we never really got to do a spotlight with Evan. So let him know we'd love to do it with him.
He also did Strange Tales from Eternity. And that's issue 0, issue 1, and issue 2 are out. So if people are a fan of his stuff, we even
got to see that one.
Outed.
That's on the Starcross website.
Yeah, and then Urg the Battler is sword and sorcery type deal.
I don't think we covered that one either.
Now this one, it wasn't color, and I said, why don't you just release it black and white? And he said, yeah, okay, because it's
still really good.
Oh yeah, great.
And I said, I think it kind of plays to that sword and sorcery type deal. I think it lends itself to black and white. So
who did the inks on that? Holy crap, that was awesome.
Samir, that is way awesome. Samir Samau is the artist, so he did everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very cool. It has some twists in there too. When you reveal like where they are really. But issue 1 and 2 are available of that. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So if you like Outed and you like Black Blossom, and they're all so different. One's a superhero, one's a teen sci-fi powered girl, almost like fans of like Green Lantern, Blue Beetle type thing going on. And then you got Urg, which is Urg the Battler, which is like a Conan type story but with a twist.
Yeah, I gotta ask you, how many long boxes of comics do you have at the bottom of your desk right now? Because you keep just reaching down and you pull up another comic.
These are the Starcross ones are all here. Yeah, they're lined up around my whole office. So I have all boxes down here, all boxes down here, all boxes down here, and
way to do it.
I got the tabs
ready to go.
Pull them out. Yeah.
On demand.
Well, we are at about an hour and 45 minutes. We went over the time that we were thinking of doing, but we always just tend to hang out with you a little bit longer, I think, at this point, Joe. We have a good time. So I just want to say I appreciate you coming on. I look forward to everything that Starcross has going right now with these different campaigns. So, guys, keep in mind, if you can't financially support these campaigns, share them out, show them to your friends. Help them get the word out. That does wonders for these creators. On top of that, if you want to financially back them, clearly they have some really, really cool stuff going on right now. I personally look forward to a lot of the stuff that you guys have coming out in the future as well. I mean, the idea of the new Corn Dog books, I'm going to be honest with you, has me pretty excited right about now. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Hit me up, and I'll show you that little preview image.
Okay, guys, why don't you close this out? I need to message Joe. Right.
He's getting so excited, he's probably going to change out those crusty underwears on that dog behind him.
Do Do you guys have matching pants or shorts on too?
I friggin' hope not.
I'm not wearing shorts.
Well, then no, because khaki shorts,
we'd all have to be wearing pants first, Joe.
I got the purse pants on.
I hear you. That's why the camera only goes right here.
Yeah. You always keep it above the fold.
Yeah.
Always keep it above the fold.
I gotta end this thing before it goes south. All right, everybody, make sure you go to starcrosscomics.com and favorite that site because there's a lot of books that are available there. A lot of really cool merch. Andrew Dodge, earlier you made a purchase on there, and thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much.
Different creators. Very cool.
I'm sure to send you something nice.
Also, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell when we go live, and go ahead and sign up at cryptocomics.com/u/Joe Spicer.
And it's spelled JOESPICER.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jared. Sorry.
Please come back Monday for our show with Cody Bear. It's going to be fun launching that that campaign with them from Vivid Publishing. So look forward to that on Monday. We'll be here.
And Joe, anything else you want to say before we close out?
No, that's it. Check out starcrosscomics.com. Check out cryptocomics.com under Starcross Comics, and sign up for the mailing list so you can always be updated on everything we're producing, because it always is constantly. We have a lot of creators, and they're always creating.
We need more corn dog people. If you don't go and support, we may not get more corn dog. Okay, please,
dude, don't make it so grim. Stop making it so grim. They're gonna come through for us. Let's go, man.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Night.
That is freaking fantastic. Endless Moons got funded. Thanks, everybody.